is Shop with Diane night, isn't it? It's Thursday evening. It's at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and it is the gathering of the clan. A lovely group of people that have been, many of you, coming together for 3.5 years. Can you believe it? This is episode 165 of a live stream shopping show that is coming to you live if you're watching Thursday night, or possibly you're watching the rerun, and welcome to you as well. In the comment section, I'm just going to go there now and see who is joining us. And we have Beverly. Hello, Beverly. And my mom, Elsie, saying hello to everyone, as is Patricia and Anne. I see a counter during the live show that is just up here. If you're watching on Facebook, you might be watching on the Shop with Diane YouTube channel as well. But it does tell us that people are anxious to be part of this evening coming together. Maybe it's because there's been a change in our clocks and it is dark around here on the North Shore of Lake Superior, where I'm located. Shortly after 5, it's getting dark. So, hopefully you've had your dinner, or we do also have people watching us from across the border, across the country, and overseas as well from time to time. So don't know what time it is there, and Janice is here as well. Hello, folks. And Terry, look at, people start to recognize the names. So if you haven't been accustomed to just saying hello to the group, please do. It really makes the evening and the presentation just seem so much more like community. And that's what it's all about, connecting with one another, using technology to do that. No one has to be feeling like they are having to be alone. If you would like to join us, please do, and say hello, just as Barb has, and Linda as well. Okay, so we've got great numbers this evening. I have quite a challenge. I give myself these challenges, and what is this one going to be about? Well, it is going to be about doing as many demonstrations as I possibly can, and in the time that it takes, and hopefully it's not too much over an hour. But in the comment sections, if you already have the product, oh my gosh, please share with the others what you think of it. Is it working? Do you have some tips to offer? If you have any questions as we go along, maybe I forgot to give the price of the item, maybe you have some specific question, I'm going to try to follow along and answer them as we go along. And if I should miss them after the show, I will be back. And our store is not, we've changed our business model. The door is not open to regular shoppers. My format these days is doing these live stream events with curbside pickup times, which I let you to come in and look at some of the items from past shows as well, and doing some pop-up events. Why don't I tell you about that right off? I know you're anxious to see products, but here's our schedule for the next little while. They'll give you an idea. So we have curbside pickup if you're going to shop tonight's show on, today is November the 9th. I think I said it was the 7th. It's the 9th. Friday, you can pick up from my location from 11 to 1. Saturday is Remembrance Day, and I will be televised, live streaming live from the ceremony across the street at the Fort William Gardens. So if you're not getting out to an event, you might want to tune into that on YouTube or Facebook. But Saturday's pickup, therefore, will be 11:45 to 1:15, and Monday 11 to 1. And then look at the bottom there, folks. We've got 3 weekends coming up at Intercity Shopping Center, where I will be there with. They have this big cart, and I will fill it with a lot of these items. So you can do curbside pickup. Not all of them I'm bringing to Intercity, but I want you to come and visit. So let's get going with product number 1. It's not a trumpet. It's the loon flute. The loon flute. Listen to that. Isn't that a fabulous sound? Well, I started my business 27 years ago, and when we opened the doors, we had the loon flute, and for most of the years, we've continued to carry it. It was developed in northern Minnesota, and it is really amazing. So you blow into this end of the loon flute, and as you do, you move this slider back and forth. Now, there are 4 calls that the loon makes. It's a little programmed recording here. It's 4 sounds: the wail, the tremolo, the yodel, and the hoot. That's what the chick does. So on the slider here, it will show, right here, it'll have written the wail, the tremolo, the yodel, and the hoot. Plus there are numbers on the slider as well. So it comes with instructions. So without a warm-up, I'm going to try to do the wail. And so I've lined up the word wail here with the opening. And I don't blow hard, I blow lightly. And as I do, I move from position 1 to 2 and back to 1 again. Let's give it a try. And then there's the other calls. So thank you. Anyways, yeah, that's the loon call. And great Christmas gift, great anytime gift. May and June, though, is the nesting and breeding period of the loon. So I try not to show it to too many people at that time because there is a desire to get it out to the lake, and you can interact with the loons that way. It comes with a fantastic fact sheet as well that'll tell you about the loon. It's a prehistoric bird. It can fly 100 miles an hour. It can dive into the water 100 feet deep. And at that depth, its rib cage could be crushed, but it's designed like a lattice so it could withstand that pressure. Oh my goodness, they can live up to 30 years and they can stay underwater for about 3 minutes. Most of the time it's about a minute. It's a fantastic bird and you're going to learn all about it with this. Plus it comes with the instructions. Price is $39.95. How do you do ordering? Just put in the comment section and say, hey, Diane, I'd like a loon flute. And then I'll confirm after the show with you in the comment section that it's available. And we'll just need to figure out when it is you're going to come by to pick it up here. And let's see. So we have Linda joining us as well. And good to have you as part of our gathering. So I should tell you there's other ways you could order. You could private message me, or you can phone me or text me. I'll just put the number up on the screen at 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Okay, so our next item is going to be, get into the comment section, is only have one of these left. And somebody would absolutely love this if they're going to be out hunting or birding or looking for something special under the Christmas tree. And what is that product that I just have one remaining? It is from Brunton, and it is a monocular. A monocular. So a monocular, rather than binoculars, it's just a single scope that is going to allow you, in this case, to see 8 times further. And it's best to not have your glasses on when you do use it. But if you do wear glasses, you can always, on this one, roll back at the eyepiece, roll that back so it gets closer to your eye. And then you would just rotate to focus it. Comes with a carrying case as well that can be strapped onto your belt, or your belt can loop through there. And so it is very lightweight and compact. If you're going to be traveling, go to all that length to go to amazing places. Why don't you see more just by bringing something very lightweight like this along with you? So what does 8 times magnification look like? Well, I'm going to try to demonstrate that with some pictures that I've taken previously. I'm going to show you looking south of our building what it looks like. I did this with my camera, and so that's sort of what it might look like. But if I took 8 times magnification on my camera, see the building to the left? That's what it could look like. Wow. So a great way to look at what's happening across the street if you're interested. Great to look at what bird is on the feeder. Great to look at, you know, when you're traveling, how fabulous would that be? And here we've got a comment from Barb, and they have that monocular. It's a great product and less bulky than a traditional binoculars. Less bulky, quicker to get something into focus, and the price of this is just $44.95. Since I placed this order, the price of these have shot up hugely, and so I'm not reordering them. I haven't for a while, but I do have one remaining. And I know some of our customers, after they've made a purchase of one, have been only back to get more because it's just the perfect gift for just about everyone. So thank you for your feedback there, Barb, and anybody else who has that would like to share it. It's much appreciated. And as Anne is a great gift for hikers at Christmas. Hikers, just about anyone. It's a fantastic item. So thank you for that suggestion as well. So speaking of travel, some of you might be heading south for the winter, warm winter months. Even if not, a pair of sunglasses is really great to protect your eyes. And we have special sunglasses from a Thunder Bay company called X-Specs, and they make polarized sunglasses. So polarized sunglasses are different than regular glasses because they stop the glare that you might be getting that's reflecting off the water or the bright white snow. And how do you eliminate that is by getting a pair of polarized sunglasses. So they are designed in a way that it's almost a treatment that's sort of done like a grid pattern, where normally the lines would be this way only and the glare is coming to you. But if we cut it up that way, it is going to prevent it. Now, the beauty of these is that they float, which I know that a number of you have told me who've purchased them how amazing that is. Shelley, who's been away scuba diving on trips, she has shown this to people from other places, other countries, and she tosses her glasses into the water and they wonder what she's doing, only to see it float. These are really unique. But you don't need to be around water to wear these. They're incredibly lightweight as well. So we have them in many, many styles to choose from. Very lightweight. They do come in with a carrying case as well that can be used for cleaning. And the price of these are just $50. So numerous styles to choose from. Now the demonstration cannot possibly just be having me modeling them, although, you know, it's not a bad thing to do. But this just shows you a number of options. This is a great one if you're cycling and so on. There's no wind getting at you. So let me do a floating demonstration for you. So I'm always a little bit nervous about this because I have this huge container of water. And oops. And I really hope I don't spill it or it doesn't fall apart because it's plexiglass. It's kind of sealed at the edges, I hope, and that it can hold the weight of the water. So if I took a regular pair of glasses, which I'm reluctant to put these in the water, it's going to float. it's not going to float. They will sink. But if I take a pair of these, I'm just going to pop this in the water. And show to you that they are floating. So that is where you can use them in and around water very safely and not lose your glasses. So a quality pair of glasses that are polarized. So take the glare, give you better vision, and they float. Price of these are just $50. So I'm going to set this down. Oh my goodness. So how's everybody doing? It's been a scramble. Here we've had a little later, it seemed a little later fall, or transition from fall to kind of winter temperatures, but all of a sudden we needed to do a lot of yard work. So can you believe it? It's already Remembrance Day on the weekend. So we also have just one remaining of metal wall art, which can be indoors or outdoors, which is beautiful poppies. And the price of this is $48.95 should you wish to purchase this and come by and pick it up. I'll just put that there. So, and we have Anna joining us and Marianne from Rossport. What a lovely group. So our numbers are really coming up. That's fantastic. I know a number of you have been away over the summer months or had a lot of other things to do. It's great to have you joining us as part of our community. And so many of you are, just say hello to everyone so we know who is part of the group. Don't forget to give a thumbs up or a heart. It's really helpful. Facebook seems to really make it tough for businesses who try to use social media as an advertising medium. And so they have things called the logarithms. We can really kind of spur the show forward if you just send a heart or a thumbs up, put in a comment, that helps, as well as just sharing the post. So let's see. So let's see. Our next item that we have to show you. Oops. And oh my goodness. I was just prepping it before the show. I'm a little off. What do I have? It seems a little bit out of season, but not really. What do I have? I have a new order that just came in of cooling neckties. This has been a top seller in our store year after year after year. I would say for the last 25 years. What changes is the patterns of things called heat guards. And as a number of you know, I've started to do wholesale shopping shows, meaning retailers are the audience, and I'm working with a number of wholesalers in the gift industry. And my guest on Tuesday's show was Tanya Wright, owner of Practical Designs, that makes those heat guard cooling ties, as well as some other products that I was showing. So you've seen them before. A number of you have them. People love them to give as Christmas gifts as well. And as I said, some people are traveling away in warmer climates over the winter. You'll want to include these as well. So what is a cooling necktie? And as I said, I've got some new colors and patterns to offer you that you may not have had before. A couple of years ago, we did have the sunflower with the navy blue background. Now we have sunflowers back again in stock just now with the black background. But what it is, it's made in North Vancouver out of a piece of cotton, pre-shrunk cotton. It is a tubular piece of, sewn to be tubular, but between here and here it's sewn, and inside are cross-linked polyacrylamide crystals that when you soak in water for about 20 minutes for the first time, they soak up and increase their volume, those little wee beads, by about 400 times. And when you soak them, it starts to look like a bit of a sausage. And what you would do is put them around, oh gosh, it's cool. You put it around your neck. You have blood vessels, arteries very close to the surface of your skin in the area of your neck. And what will happen, oh my gosh, is that it'll cool the blood and it'll cool you, leaving you far less fatigued and more energetic. And I've learned some things that I wanted to share with you that you may not have known, because I did not know this. I'll talk about that in just a moment. But these, as the water evaporates and it'll stay damp all day, there's a natural cooling effect, and that's why the blood is being cooled through your arteries and moving to the rest of your body. So this is great if you're working in hot environments, and in whether it's indoors or outdoors. If you're having hot flashes, great for migraines, fevers, great to wear under those conditions. They are reusable. You can wash these afterwards, hand wash them, and hang them to dry. You can use them for hundreds of times. You allow them to dry out when not in use. Don't store them in a baggie because they will get mildewy. But here's what I've learned, and all of you who already have them, pay attention. You could boil these. I did not know that. So, if they're getting a little funky, and you will not damage the product by boiling it for about 5 minutes to kill all those nasty bacteria or odors that might be in there. So that is something I wanted to share with you at some point real soon, because I thought that was really quite amazing. You could also wear them as a bandana if you wish. And they're absolutely fantastic. Why I want to show them to you is, again, because I've been able to get in some new colors, and they make great Christmas gifts. And they're just $12.95 each. So I'll bring them along to me with the cart at Intercity Shopping Center for the first weekend. See if anyone's interested. If not, may not bring it for the second and third, but let me know if you would be interested in those. So a Canadian-made product that's really done well for our store, and it was great to be able to show other retailers on the Shop with Diane wholesale show about that and other great products. So welcome. I see more people joining in to the show. This is episode 165 of Shop with Diane, where I'm going to try to demo as many products as possible. And our next product is going to be, I don't know, I'm getting a little thirsty. Okay, but I need a glass. So I'm gonna, oh, here it is. Oh my gosh. It's cocktail time. So another demonstration coming up, folks. And Terry is saying hello to everyone as well. Hi, Terry. Wonderful. What a nice group of people we have assembling this time. So it was about a year ago that I had on the show Kiana Gomez, founder of the company Cocktail Bomb Shop. And just prior to us having her on our show, she was on Dragon's Den promoting the product that she developed. And we have many, many cocktail bombs available here. So what's a cocktail bomb? People think of often when they just see the displays that these are bath bombs. Well, not really. They are drink bombs. So they have the ingredients for, you can have one that's a pina colada. We have another, a margarita, a mojito, all sorts of various drinks. So they have some that are seasonal themed. So cranberry lemonade, really lovely choice year-round to drink, but also great as a Christmas option. So they are about 50 calories in each, and I think it's about 15 grams of sugar. So what you do is, these are handmade in Montreal. And has anybody tried them? what's been your experience? Oh, Shelley is joining us. Hi, Shelley. What has been your experience with cocktail bombs? Have you given them as gifts? Have you enjoyed them? I know Debbie was by the store the other day and said, oh my goodness, I need more of those because I've so enjoyed them and I'm running low. So Debbie, stock up as the rest of you. So how does this work? Well, what you do is you get a glass. So you can use those mismatched glasses, no problem. And you get sparkling water, so a sparkling fizzy beverage. And what you do is put that into the glass. And take one of the cocktail bombs and just plop it in there. And what is the reaction? Oops. It starts to fizz and dissolve. And just, oh my gosh, the smell is lovely. It's a great way with all these various options for you to try different drinks. You don't have to stock up if you'd like to be a hostess to an event. You don't have to get all the ingredients and then get, which are costly, and then have all those leftovers that you may never use. Instead, everyone can be selecting their own drink, and simply what you do is you pop this in and you wait for 5 minutes for it to dissolve completely. Now you have a mocktail. And oh, here we go. I didn't want to say last names, Debbie, but that's who I was talking to, and she will be stocking up. So some of them will have glimmer, edible glimmer in them. That'll just be really quite beautiful. And I think this one does some gold glimmer. So as it dissolves, it's going to turn into a mocktail. So that means a cocktail without the alcohol. You might want to try it as a mocktail. Then you might want to add the alcohol afterwards and try it that way. Part of the fun of cocktails is also just garnishing the glass. And I'll be doing that in just a short while. So I'm just going to let that continue on. They are sold individually here at the store. We can package them up in, give you a selection in a bag that you can choose what you wish. But they also do have variety packs. So as I said, they're $5 each. We have a promotion at our store. If you buy a total of 10, we'll give you the 11th free. But a variety pack here, already made up, has 6 different cocktail bombs. So they're priced at $30. And included in here is going to be a pina colada, a margarita. What else do we have going here? Jack Frost, I think, or is it blue raspberry? But there is lots of fun. You're not sure what to get some of the younger gals on your list. How about this? Want to invite some friends over and have a nice taste testing? Great way to do it. So we have several packages of these. They're boxed up as 4 of the same for $20, or pre-packaged as 6 as a variety pack, or we can make up a variety pack. It won't have the box, but however you like. Just try to keep it all safe and or straight, and also helping you identify, if you get a collection of them, what the blue one would be, what the orange one would be. We have made up a chart that describes the flavor, the color, and what you might pair it with, whether it be vodka or rum or tequila, and so on. I'm going to be very careful over my computer. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but it is dissolving beautifully. It's still got a little bit to go. It's bubbling. So that is those are cocktail bombs. So to set those aside when you make a purchase, I'll give you a chart and you can follow along. So what else do we have on? Still dissolving, but still have a little bit of mint left from my garden. So I'm going to just put that in here. It's going to make it a little more festive looking. And I brought with me some ice. I can drink along. Pop in some ice. Oh, I wish I had a camera so you can see over top how beautiful this looks. I know what I'm going to do. If my camera, is my phone right near here? Oh dear. I was going to take a picture and then I could put it on our post afterwards. But cheers, everyone. What do you have in hand? Cup of tea? It's delicious. Oh my gosh. So what a special treat. Where is my camera? It'd be so pretty to take a picture. Maybe I'll be able to do that afterwards if I don't drink it all. I like that demo. I'll put that aside. So our show this evening, I'm going to try to do as many demonstrations as I possibly can, showing you how the products work, which is so much better than shopping online. And it's something that you never have an opportunity to offer your customers when they're in the store, because customers tend to be very busy and you can't do these demos. So let's see. Thank you. Anne is going to take a variety pack, and she's tried this before and she agrees it's refreshing and good. Yes, cocktail bombs. So a great product. The majority of shoppers know nothing about this product, so it's a great item to surprise people with as a hostess gift, or indulge yourself or your family this way, or friends. Okay. Oh goodness. What am I doing to myself? My next product is going to be a demonstration of the Legacy wine bottle opener. Oh, what am I doing to myself? So a couple of shows ago, I was showing wine accessory products because I was doing a wholesale show for this company that was specializing in wine accessories. And I didn't do a very good demonstration the very first time showing this product from Cork Pops. And this is a really amazing bottle opener for wine. So it's really unique in that it has these metal discs that will help you remove the foil off of the top of the wine bottle. I did that earlier, but it was very simple. You just about 1 millimeter down, put this over the top of the bottle and just rotate it. And what will happen is that it will slice the foil, making it very easy to remove. And so this here is also has a Teflon coated needle. Can we show it there? Teflon coated needle. However, it is it's a tube actually, and the top of the tube, what we have is a canister of carbon dioxide that comes with it. So you just put this on top. Carbon dioxide is very, very safe. What you would do is simply take this and pierce. Oh, except this is a partial. Okay. You just pierce the bottle and then press down. Except I'm cheating because I just repopped. This is a terrible demonstration. I didn't want to. I've opened 2 bottles of wine and not drank them. So I just popped the cork back in there. Normally wine would be there and you don't need to put much carbon dioxide in it to now have it removed. But now I've done something silly. Okay. This is all learning. Okay. That's because that big pop, wasn't a good demonstration. Oh my gosh. That big pop is because I filled carbon dioxide from here to here, and that was quite a bit of pressure. So how it works is you don't do it on a partial body bottle and go live on a show and embarrass yourself in front of all sorts of people. Don't be doing that. But what you do is you would take a fresh bottle and you just, this so simply pierces the cork. And when you just press the top, you don't have to press it hard and long. There's a buildup of carbon dioxide that's actually forcing the cork out, and out it comes. Now to remove that, the cork off, you simply rotate this so it just comes apart like this, and it pulls the cork off like that. Okay, so that was my demonstration. There is enough typically of carbon dioxide in here to remove 50 to 60 corks without getting cork into your bottle. So that's a really awesome product. So it is sold in colors of black or sort of this copper color as well. Lovely, lovely product. And also there are refills of carbon dioxide. So the price of the Legacy wine bottle opener, that's what it's called, is $59.95. The refills for 2 cartridges is $19. But what I'm going to do is pair them up. And so you just buy the bottle remover, cork remover for $59.95, and I will give you the refills for free. A really great value, beautiful Christmas gift. And let's see. Anne has also made all sorts of comments. Thank you, Anne. Loves my demonstration. Finally, bad bottle opener. Too funny. Okay, hopefully the rest of the demonstrations are going to go by better. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what do we have next? Well, I think I should pour some wine. And so what I'm going to do is take another product. Another product, and it is it's called Drop Stop is the product. And it's not just for wine bottles, it's for all sorts of liquids that you might be pouring out of a bottle. And what you get in a package like this are 2 silver mylar discs that you simply take like this. And I'm not going to use this bottle. I'm going to use another, because I have another demonstration. I'm going to get the red wine going here. Anybody want to come over after the show? There's wine, there's cocktails, and I even have coffee afterwards to show you. So what you do to pour this is you simply kind of roll it, and now you have a spout that is not going to drip. Just like that. So there we go. Cheers. I hope I'm not drinking alone. Oh, thank you, Anne, who's going to take a bottle opener. My entertainment seems to have paid off. So these are normally $6.95 each, but I am selling them for 2 for $10. So what a great, unique product that is. They're reusable as well, and there's 2 in a package. You can use it to pour anything without getting drips on your tablecloth, on your clothing, on your furniture. So a great item there. So having done this show about wine, having shown you that, having done 2 shows now about wine accessories, I've really learned a lot, because I'm not that experienced. I sometimes would get a reaction to the histamines, the sulfites in the wine, which I've learned about. A number of people have skin flushes. They might feel get a headache from drinking wine. Might have some in digestion problems afterwards, and so on. So we do have a product called the wand that you can kind of just stir in your glass, and it'll remove the histamines, that'll remove the face skin flushing and so on. But I also learned, and here's probably the biggest takeaway for me, is the importance of red wines, especially younger red wines, and to aerate your wine. Aerate your wine. What the heck is that? So that's why you'll see some people, it'll have it on a surface area, and they will just be doing this to their wine. Now that's to get oxygen mixing with the wine. And when you do that, you release what are called tannins out of the wine. And the tannins might be giving sort of that bitter, acidic flavor to it. So to release the really lovely taste of a wine and the aroma of a wine, you want it to oxidize for a bit. Who knew? And so that's why sometimes people, when they pour it, will be doing this. Ideally, though, it's recommended that you put it in a decanter, so one of those sort of glass decanters, for an hour or 3 before serving it. Oh dear, I never did that before. Or perhaps if you're having dinner guests and going to be serving red wine, that when your guests arrive, before they're seated, just pour the red wine to let it aerate. That's what you need to do. But if you don't have that amount of time, then there is a product called an aerator. And oh my goodness, I tried it. I love it. It's wonderful. So this is called the Vino Air. And it comes in this little clamshell storage case. And it has in its design a rubber stopper here, and you have 2 chambers. And as you pour this, air is going to be extra air is going to be put into the wine as it's being poured, and this part is dripless. So I'm going to just put that into the red wine bottle. And so what you would do, it's going to make a noise as you do this as well, but it is going to and just see that foaming kind of happening. That's a good thing. That's telling you that it's putting extra air into the wine, and it improves the flavor immensely. So what I did on the wholesale show is I did that demonstration, and I tried the wine after it was aerated and compared it to the glass that I had just poured. Ew. By comparison, first one poured is ew. And this is the one you'll want to be drinking. So people, you need an aerator. This is a fantastic product, and the price of it is it was $36, but because of that wholesale show and I have some limited stock, I can sell them for $28. So if you'd like a wine aerator, let me know. And I tell you, I'm never going to drink red wine like I used to before without doing proper aeration to it. So, and how's the cocktails coming? It's a good thing I didn't put any alcohol in this. Very refreshing, but some of the gals who've been by the store in the past year, and we talked about cocktails, and they said, oh, but We serve wine to. I serve wine to my friends. We drink wine, and I ask people, um, uh, "Do you like wine that's served by your friends at their homes? Do you always like it?" And the answer was no. So we're just kind of being social in drinking wine. Not everybody likes it. Let's make sure we do the best in serving it. So, um, uh, let's see. So Marianne is going to take 2 aerators. Good job, Marianne. Those are going to Rossport. And Dee Dee, who's known as Adriana, is joining us as well. Hi, Adriana. So if you are just tuning in to the show, welcome. You can go back and watch the products that I've shown previously afterwards, because this is available 24/7 on both YouTube and the Shop with Diane YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Love to get your orders in. It is what's going to try to keep the lights on in here and taxes paid. So much appreciated your orders. And I should let you know, if you are going to place an order, our pickup times will be Friday tomorrow, 11 to 1, Saturday, 11:45 to 1:15, and Monday, 11 to 1. Saturday is Remembrance Day. My parking lot will be available to folks that are handicapped or veterans on a first come, first served basis. And the doors open to the Fort William Gardens at 9:30, and the ceremony begins at 10:15. If you'd like to come and see those in person, it is a very moving experience. Otherwise, I will be doing a live show from the gardens, so you might want to take that in. And then you'll see I will be at Intercity Shopping Center for 3 weekends. First located on the Marshalls corridor, opposite though of the local company Northwest, and right next door to them is Excalibur. For the first 2 weekends, the second weekend of that being the Black Friday weekend, and then the final weekend will be there closer to the food court across from Soft Mock. So that's where you find us. So a lot is happening. Let's see. So our next product that we have is, oh gosh, I should put a lid on that wine. So how am I going to do that? Well, what you get to do is we do have a variety of ways to close off a wine bottle. And one way, and I hopefully that first weekend we're in the mall, we will have more stock of this product. You can always put on a wine condom on your wine bottle. It's great protection for wine lovers. This has been a fantastic gift that the company who is distributing them exclusively in Canada just launched this in August, was sold out nationwide, and got more product in. It is an amazing product. In this box, you're going to get 8 condoms for $28, packaged like this. But what I'll be able to do is break up that box of 8 and sell them for $3.50 each. So a great little item like this. So it is food grade rubber, and it's got a little nick in the packaging here. I'm just going to open this up, and it suggests that what you do is you need to give it a stretch a little bit like that, and then just roll it down over your wine bottle. This was developed by a mother and son who, the mom went to a friend's place with a bottle of wine, which didn't get fully consumed. So her friend says, oh, take the wine home with you. So they put plastic over top and all sorts of rubber bands. And she came home with it. And her son, Mom, what do you got? It looks like a condom. They thought, oh my God, they should be making wine condoms. They've done extremely well with this new product, and it is reusable as well. And the price of this, as I mentioned, $28 for a pack, the boxed package of 8, or $3.50 sold individually. They are reusable, so you can wash those and use them again, the wine condoms. And I'll set those aside for you. But there is another product as a demonstration that I'd like to show you. And I do have some of these, and these are vacuum wine stoppers, So what you do with these is you simply, I'll take them out of the packaging. You can see how beautiful they are. So we've got sort of beautiful red going to gold color, and as well, so blue going to green. It looks much better in person. So it just lovely, lovely. And what you would do is you just place this over top of your wine bottle, and I pull it down a little bit like that, but I'm going to pump it. And what I'm doing is I'm pumping air out of the bottle. What was that? Wine opener? You're pumping in carbon dioxide to pop off the cork. And now what are we doing? We are trying to get the air out of the bottle. And when we do that, it creates a vacuum. So that's what would keep the wine storing better. So wines are good for a few days stored properly, some maybe a week. And it's suggested, though, that you put them in the fridge, whether it's white wine or red wine, put it in the fridge because things deteriorate less quickly when they're in cooler temperatures. Storing it upright is better because less surface area is of the wine is in contact with the air, the oxygen. Another tip that wine connoisseurs have offered: if you have a big bottle of wine, but only partially drunk, and you're drunk, is pour it into a smaller bottle, and that will preserve it a little longer. So, and we do have that product that I mentioned that you stir your wine with to remove histamines and sulfites out of your wine that might give you a headache or skin flush and so on. That will also help reverse some of the deterioration of wine without removing all the good things that are out in the wine, without removing the antioxidants and the alcohol and other things that are in it. So those are called the wand, and we do have those available as well. I have another product that I just absolutely love. It's all about drinking. It's time for coffee. I think, well, before that, I'd take one more sip of the aerated wine. Lovely. Put the glass aside safely. A couple of glasses away safely. I hope safely. Okay, so from GSI is this product, and I have been using this at home. I got myself one for a year and a half, every day, for a great morning cup of coffee. I absolutely love it. And it does have a lifetime warranty on it. So what is the coffee rocket? Let me take it out of the packaging to show you. If I can figure out how to open the box. Okay, sorry, if you buy this one, it's torn, the packaging a little bit. So inside what you get is a cone, an 8-ounce cone. Has a little hole in the center of this funnel, and that allows air to come up from the bottom. So what's the bottom all about? Well, the bottom here is a little stainless steel, really fine strainer, a little basket. And this you would insert into the base, and you fill it with coffee just under the about a couple millimeters under the silver part to there. So I put my favorite ground coffee in there, pop on the top. And to make it look like a rocket, you open up the bottom like this, and you place it over top of your favorite mug, and you just pour water into it and let it slowly seep down. It's not going to get muddy. It's not going to be, it's delicious. And it takes a little longer than the Keurigs. I got rid of my Keurig. This is much better coffee. I just love it so much more. It's great and compact when you're traveling. Oh my gosh, great to have at the office. So I have been trying to boil some water, and I brought mine from home, and I did put coffee in it. So for our demonstration, have a little kettle here, which I purchased. Oh my goodness, this is a collapsible little kettle that I brought with me when I was out of town at a buying show to have coffee in my room in the morning with this, and this is perfect. So I'm just going to put some coffee in here and let it drip. And now we're going to have some coffee a little later. Maybe I shouldn't, because I'll never sleep. But it is just dripping into here. So I'm going to set this aside and let it do its thing. So it's durable. It makes a delicious cup of coffee. It's just $21.95. And let's see. A question I didn't ask Janice is that how much is the wine toppers, the wine stoppers? They are $14.95 for those. So thank you for asking, keeping me on track. So the pocket rocket, the coffee rocket, is $21.95, and it's going to just seep through and make me a delicious cup of coffee. So that great for travelers, great for at-home use. And if there are a couple of you, you can wait for the next cup or just get a couple of these. And it doesn't take a lot of space in your home. Really versatile for camping, for travel. Great gift for just about anyone. So let's see. Demos take a while. I think this is going to be a little long show, folks. You might want to get a cup of coffee or a drink. Next item that we have is hand warmers. Hand warmers. I showed this on the last show, but I can't stress it enough. The value of having disposable hand warmers and toe warmers. A package of 2 toe warmers, which will be sort of the shape of a heel of a shoe, with adhesive at the back. That this would then, when you open it up, you would just put it on the front of your sock, like underneath your sock, and it's going to provide you heat for 8 hours, or the disposable hand warmers that will keep your hands warm for up to 10 hours. So what this is like a tea bag, but inside the contents are vermiculite. And what do we have? Oh, I used to have this to memory, but we have salt and vermiculite, charcoal, and iron. And when you introduce oxygen to that, the outcome is heat production. So pop that in your glove or pop that in your pocket, which I did last week and forgot about it until my hip was on fire. I thought, oh my God, what's going on? that's a great thing for emergencies. When you're going to be outdoors and the weather can change, or you'll discover that you haven't prepared for it properly, or perhaps you come across somebody who is in need of. I'm going to put a little more water in my coffee because it looks a fairly big cup. So let's see. So those are great to have. The disposable ones for the package of 2 hand warmers is $2. The toe warmers is $2.25. Let me know if you'd like those products in tonight's Shop with Diane show. Just get your order in the comment section. You can phone me or text me at the number I'm going to put up on the screen, which is 807-628-4334. That's 807-628-4334. Okay, so let's just keep this going. We also have a product, if you're going to be outdoors, the pocket chainsaw. Oh my gosh, this is quite amazing. It is very compact, very versatile. Comes in a pouch like this that you can loop a belt through there. And inside what we have is a chainsaw. I'm going to open up this little package. And you have 2 handles to it, and we have 11 cutting teeth. I'll just show you that. The cutting teeth, like right here, the cutting teeth. And what you simply do is wrap this around a fallen log or around a tree, or let me show you. When they first arrived in the early spring last year, I didn't have a tree in this urban setting. I had a 2x4, and let me show you how that works. Finally. But if any of you have tried to cut a 2x4 with just a regular handsaw and so on, it's not so easy after they've been dried and so on like that. But what an amazing product to have on a snowmobile, an ATV, when you're out camping. Great for portaging and maybe needing to break away some of the other items. Let me just see. Yes, Sharon says she needs foot and hand warmers for the parade of lights. Absolutely. There's times you're going to be out there longer. They want you planned and just in a stationary position like that. Get yourself some hand warmers and foot warmers, maybe a few extras because little kitties might be underdressed as well. So pocket chainsaw, fabulous gift. Oh my gosh. And the price of this is $33.95. From the same company, which is SOL, which stands for Survive Outdoors Longer. We have a plasma lighter. Oh my gosh, I have too full a cup of coffee. We set this aside. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll have some coffee here. Add some milk. Ooh, I do have a spoon here, actually. It's a little darker than I put a little too much coffee in there, but I'm going to Gotta love it. I tell you, it makes a fantastic cup of coffee and takes no space at all and very well priced. So the plasma lighter, it's also a flashlight, and it can be charged. It doesn't require fuel other than you charge it in a USB port. So let me show you this. It just takes 2 hours to charge this, and it is a flashlight. Can I get it? Oh, it's a flashlight. You can use it as a flashlight if you would. With a couple of settings to that. A few settings. There's the strobe feature to it. But if I open up this side here, it's waterproof cap to it. Open it up like this. There is going to be 4 little pieces there that create an electrical current, an arc, kind of like lightning that crosses over each other, that is going to be windproof in terms of, so this is windproof and waterproof. I'm just going to, can you see that? That is going to get your fire started. And if you need a little extra help, this lanyard here, if you cut a little piece off and strip off the outer part, is really good tinder inside of it. To charge this, and this is good for, I think they said 50 fire starts on a full charge. What you do is you just, which way does it go? Pop that in one end and put that into USB port to recharge it. So I love the fact that it's orange and visible and waterproof. It's going to work in cold temperatures as well, in high altitudes. A great survival piece of gear. And the price of this is $34.95. So we've been selling these products for about 1.5 years, have had wonderful feedback from people that received it as gifts. I've shown it to all ages, all genders. Men really love gadgets. And I'm into the coffee now. I need tea on the show too. Let's see. So what else we have? We have, oh, I should have had that video of these kids. It's, well, hold on here, folks. I'm going to find that video because these children are priceless.
Hi, Diane. Thank you for these new hats. Hi, Diane. Thank you for these new hats. Now we can have a walk in the night, and we can play in the snow.
Oh my gosh, did you see that? Those are a couple of children that received these hats as gifts. These are night scope headlamps that are in toques. We have them in adult sizes as well as children. So you have a toque, but here we have, where am I? A flashlight with different settings on them. Let me just take this off for a moment. So what we have is the intensity of this light is, well, it has one intensity. It has 100 lumens of light, and a lumen is like the amount of light a candle gives. So it's like 100 candles on your head. What I love about this is that it pops out of your hat, so you can just wear it as a regular toque if you wish. But then we have this, you stick into a USB port and you recharge. And it's a fantastic, fantastic gift that gives you really great visibility. Whether you're a child that's in a snow pile in the winter who says thank you because now they can walk in the night and play in the night outdoors and be visible to the rest of us. Great for just doing work wherever you may move your head, it's illuminated. So if you're doing any work outdoors or play after dark, it's going to be fantastic for that purpose. So when you remove the light, then you're left with an acrylic hat that is washable as well. The price of these for the adult size is $29.95, and the children's sizes are $26.95. I do have just one remaining for children in the pink, but we do have them in the green and blue combo, as well as the red and blue combo. And absolutely, as Anna is saying, she brought one for her husband last year, but it's great for taking the dog out. Absolutely. And I'm glad your husband's finding good use for it. And in the adult sizes, we have them in red color, navy, black, and they package this to be sort of a little smaller for a women's head, although the women's will definitely fit the other ones in this light blue for those. Fantastic product, worth having slowing down. When you're in the store, you say, but I can go shopping and it doesn't take that long. I can go in and out of the store. But did you see as many products? Do you know how they work? You get to learn about them and give some extra thought. And hopefully you're making that list to contact me after the show or during the show so I can fill those orders for you. And what do we have next is, speaking of light, oh goodness, when ours popped up at Intercity Shopping Center for several weeks in February, March, we brought some gear along. And Keith, are you watching? I think you bought one of these, and a number of gentlemen got to see them and bought them, loved them. So this is a great product. I would say this is probably in the top, out of 27 years, probably the top 20 products of all time is called the Puck 150. I absolutely love this. So it's like the size of two hockey pucks, and it's a lantern and a flashlight and a phone or device recharger. And let me show it to you. So I'm going to press on the switch. There's two settings here. On the lower beam, it's going to give you 40 hours of light, and on the full beam it's going to give you 8 hours of light. So that's a lot of light from a charge that is going to either come from the sun. You can use the solar panel to charge it that way, or as well with the cable that attaches to the, open this up, pop it in here, and it's going to charge this in the wall. It takes about 3 hours to give it a full charge. In the sun, it might take 10 hours of full charge to get it fully charged of sunlight, but it's going to produce 2,000 milliamp hours of power, because what you get to do is you get to almost reverse this, take the power out of it, and charge your phone or your, oh my gosh, speaking of charge, I got a message, my battery on my laptop is powering down, and I unplugged it this evening because I plugged in the kettle, but now the kettle is done. I can charge in my laptop. There's a lot of moving pieces here. Oh. Okay. Thank goodness it gives us those messages, though, doesn't it? Okay. So let me see. I'm back. The power's on. We're talking about this. So 2,000 milliamp hours of power. I've got a fairly big Samsung phone. It takes 3,500 milliamp hours of power to fully charge it for me to use the phone for 2 days of active use. So this is going to give me about 1 day of active use by using the sun to charge my phone. I absolutely love that. So it can be done as a flashlight like this, or if I hold this for 2 seconds, it's going to also be a strobe, a signaling light. So it's got on-off switch. I'm going to turn that off. You can hang it up like this, or this can be used to sort of to angle it, so it can be a bit of a spotlight. I love that. It has a lifetime warranty. Love that. But it turns into a lantern. Look at this. So you've got this wonderful quality lantern as well that you can hang up, and on that lower beam have 40 hours of light, or in the high beam 8 hours of light. And it's water resistant. It's going to work in the cold. It's going to hold its battery power for 7 years. Okay, this is absolutely amazing. Price of this is $64.95. So whether there's a weather emergency and the power goes out, or whether you're doing some camping or traveling, it's always wise. Experienced travelers have said to me, it's really wise to travel with a source of light, because things happen and light is safety. So this is a fantastic product to have, and hopefully that's on several people's Christmas list. The show's going long. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do a show next week. So if you are finding it's going too long, then turn it off right now and come back next week and watch the last half, because I have to prep to get ready for going to the mall. So if you just hang in there, that's fantastic. I do appreciate it. So I think one of the most impressive demonstrations that I've done in the last while, people have really enjoyed it, is when I was showing Jude's cleaning products, Jude's cleaning cloths, and her clay cleanser. So we have everything from Jude's Miracle Cloth, cleaning screens, so computer screens, or your phone, or your glasses. We've got that. And in a package comes 2 lint-free cloths about this size that you can use dry or dampen them, and it's going to get into really good cleaning. We have also selling them in larger sizes, this size, these amazing cleaning cloths that are not woven but are spun and are reusable, and I'll show you those in a moment. Selling them in a 2-pack of either a light, in the 2-pack comes a white one and a light blue one, or a 2-pack where they come in a gray color and package, maybe for the gentleman in mind, but doing sort of outdoor cleaning. My mom has cleaned the car inside and out with this, and at 87, I don't think you've cleaned the car inside and out because you have so much other things to do, Mom, but to be able to say, oh my gosh, you did that. And as you've discovered, it just takes a fraction of the effort and time to get things clean. I'm going to show you that demonstration, but we also sell them in a 3-pack where you get a white one, a blue one, and a gray one. And the 2-packs are $15 for a package of 2. The 3-pack is $12. And the whites, glass whites, were $6. I told you the price, but let me just show you them in action. So, oh, I didn't wet this. I better wet this. So what you do is you take one of her cloths and you wet it. Didn't quite wet it enough. You wet it and you make sure that it is just about dry. I should have had that ready before. And clean. And one way to demonstrate its effectiveness, oh look, see what I see? I see myself. I've got some lipstick. And I'm just going to put it onto the mirror here. And with the cloth, just wipe it away and it's gone. It's going to take a little moment to dry. And I maybe have a little too much water in it. The drier you can get it, the better. Here, I'll just do it like that. And that has just disappeared. So this is great for doing windows, mirrors, chrome fixtures in your home. It's, oh my gosh, it's so amazing on stainless steel appliances, on countertops. Everything just glistens. Did anybody purchase this? What's your experience? I have sold since showing it a few weeks ago. A number of you have purchased this. Love to get your feedback. I tell you, oh, now it's dried and it's perfectly clean. I, on the Thanksgiving weekend, with a cloth, cleaned my mother's and father's sliding glass doors inside and out, living room windows inside and out, all the mirrors in the house, the bathrooms, the stainless steel appliances, the kitchen faucets, the bathroom faucets, did it all. Oh my gosh, in a fraction of the time, and in a fraction of the time, with a fraction of the energy. And it was amazing. I've cleaned the windows in the store, the bathrooms at home. Things are never cleaner than now. And so if you've bought it and used it, let us know how you're making out with it. If you bought it and haven't used it, what the heck are you waiting for? People, this is like a fraction of the time. But what another amazing product. This is just new on the market this fall, and it's Jude's Miracle Clay Cleanser. So that Thanksgiving weekend, I also cleaned the silverware and all the copper bottom pots, and I couldn't, and some other items, because Jude's Miracle Clay Cleanser will do copper, it'll do ceramic stove tops, it will do vinyl, leather, silverware, you know, the stuff that you don't use because it's tarnished, easy peasy to clean. So how does this work? It's just $18. You open this up and you have this very, very durable sort of sponge looking thing, but it's not regular sponge. This you would think would have, with all the scrubbing I've done, would have broken down, but it has not. I'm going to get some water here. Water here. I got wine and water and coffee and stuff all over. I'm going to be doing some cleaning afterwards. So how this product works is you take this and you get it wet. Now, I've been putting this to use. This is mine. And just take some of this, put it onto your spongy material. And what the contents of this is really fine clay, glycerin, soap, natural soap, a little bit of essential lemon oil, just to make it a really light fragrance. This is not harsh on your hands. You can do all that cleaning and it's not going to wear your hands down at all. And let me just see. Here's Terry's comment about what she did. She cleaned a silver bowl that's about 82 years old and it was really black. Yeah, well, let me show you something that I picked up from the thrift store. Because I ran out of silver things to clean. So I have no idea the history of this. It's from a company called Simpson Hall and Miller. Is the silver company. It's silver plated. Some of it's darker than others, so I don't know what's going on to this. So what you do is you just kind of make this soapy. Oops. Let me, before I touch my computer, let me get my hands clean. Okay, so you get this kind of soapy, And then you just take your item and you give it a little bit of a scrub. Oh, I should have showed you the before. Just give it a bit of a scrub. And it's just going to kind of scrub off, which is really quite amazing. So it was Thanksgiving weekend, and I needed to test the products before I did my wholesale show for Jude's Miracle Cleaning Products. And so I said to my mom, okay, Mom, I got to come over a little earlier and I could get some silverware done and try out this product. So I did a piece of silverware, and my mother, not really having seen me having done that, said, you're not going to do all the silverware. Oh, yes, I am. After having done one of them, it was so amazing, so quick. And then I said, well, they said copper. So I did all the copper bottom pots. and then it was like, as I said, I went downstairs and went to get some other silver tarnished items, including not 82-year-old black piece of silver, but a christening cup that I received from my godfather that probably had only been cleaned a couple of times in my history. So let me just see what this is looking like now. It's pretty easy to do. Oops. Should I empty this? Look at this, folks. Can we get a focus on this? Oops, drip. So it's just coming beautifully clean. And this very old piece of, there's a cream and sugar and teapot set that was like $8 because it was so tarnished. But I just cleaned it up like that, easy peasy. And for $18, and it goes a very long way. And many of you have silverware that is tarnished. This is a piece that was from, I understand, my dad's parents, so my grandparents, and piece of tarnished silverware. So it's simple, just like you're scrubbing off maybe a little bit of cutlery that, had something on it that dried on it a little bit, that you're just going to give it a little bit of a extra scrub. Oops. Very easy to do. And I, a couple of Christmases ago, trying to get my parents' silverware together for, was it last year? Because a couple of years ago we didn't get together but I did that aluminum pan, and was it salt or baking soda and vinegar? I don't know, but look at this, people. This is, I'll suggest you use Jude's Miracle Cloth to clean it afterwards. But here we have a very shiny, lovely piece of silverware. Amazing. I love this. I just love this product. I just think it's deserving in being in the top 20 items that our store has ever brought in. I just love that. And thank you. Marianne is going to take that. And we have, I'm going to skip a product, but I'm going to end it with one because people love this demonstration, and I haven't done it for a while, and it's a great way to end the show because, oh my gosh, lots of demos, but I appreciate people for their time. We have puppets. We have some puppets remaining, and this is one of my favorite, and my mom's favorite. I think my mom's is called Cuddles. And it's a labradoodle puppet. Is that great? That you need to see. You can see what people think that shopping online is the best thing to do because you get to see the picture and read some descriptions. It's not. You need to see them come to life and be used. So it's been a long show, folks. I appreciate your time. I hope you've enjoyed the demonstrations that are going to allow you to make better purchase decisions. I see I had a video to show you how the fire starter worked, but I'm going to pass on that. Let's see, I think that is going to end our show this evening. I do appreciate it. We are not going to be doing a show next week as I prep to be at Intercity Shopping Center. I'll put the hours up for that, which is there. We will do a pop-up the first 2 weekends. Those are the hours. You can see very long hours. I'll be on the Marshall's wing of Intercity Shopping Center in a big cart there with all sorts of items just outside Northwest in Excalibur. And then the December weekend, we will be just by the food court across from Soft Mock there. So you'll find us there. And if you are planning on attending the Remembrance Day ceremony at the Fort William Gardens across the street from our business, the doors open at 9:30 and the program begins at 10:15. If somebody has mobility issues or is a veteran, I do have 8 free parking spaces to offer that morning for those that will be attending. Otherwise, tune in to our Facebook page or YouTube channel. And as I did last year, I will be live streaming the event. So you get to be part of it in that way as well. So thank you very much, everyone. Please get your orders in. Let's keep the lights on. I love it when you send hearts, send thumbs. If you're on Facebook, please share it. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't checked out the YouTube, everyone, just go search Shop with Diane and you'll find us there. Take care, everyone. And I have a lot of cleaning up to do and a few beverages to throw back. So good night, everyone. Stay well.